So the first question is, what are the specific allegations against the Department of Justice regarding overreach and predatory behavior? In my opinion, again, I think that the Department of Justice can be, it's mitigated. What's happened can be mitigated, and they can, in many senses, be forgiven, if that's the appropriate term, for having certain preconceived notions about a crypto exchange. We see news recently about different crypto exchanges that have engaged in certain excesses. So I can imagine that they, in coming to this crypto exchange, they would have made a determination that there might have been gold in their hills in the fraud enforcement context. But the exchange was launched in 2021. The first seizure was done in September of 2022. And the criminal case was filed, which swept it all into the criminal system in, I think, March of this year. At some point during that process, they must have noticed that the money all seems to be there, and that's kind of unusual. So when I say predatory behavior, what I'm talking about is I don't believe that had they had all the information, I'm not so sure they would have decided to go and shut down this exchange that, like I said, resulted in a seizure of $300 million and about, depending on when the start date is and end date is on how you count, $130 million. That's really an unconscionable situation. And so I'm hoping we've proffered a way forward. I have a great relationship with the people on the other side of the prosecutors on the other side of the table with me. We spoke to them yesterday, and we started preliminarily discussing setting aside an antiseptic protected environment to share the necessary information so we can share who my clients are, who my customers are, what their account information is, and establish to the government's satisfaction that these guys aren't a part of their case.